Hello, hello, dear fire signs. We are talking to the fire elements, so Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. We're looking into the month of September of 2024 and what's going on in love. Okay, it is eclipse time, and with that Pisces full moon, lunar eclipse on the 17th, 18th is going to color the month of September, and then we've got a solar eclipse, a new moon in the sign of Libra, which that will be in better aspect to the fire signs. It's the eclipse on the sign Pisces, which is not in a good aspect to the fire signs. Something will be revealed as something is culminating. Remember, eclipses are about eclipsing something in our life. Very important life happenings do tend to manifest with eclipses. Let's see, as we're going through the Virgo and onto the Libra season, what September brings for Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Let's go. And we've got the Chariot and Move. Hello, Agape. Well, what a surprise. Where have you been? Where have you been? Hello, beautiful girl. So we've got the Chariot, and it's called Move. Now, move may mean a literal move, or that there are issues pertaining to love and you're in transition. You're hoping to move towards victory. Fire signs, okay. Mars now is in Cancer and will be retrograding in a portion, the first degrees of Leo. So very important for the Leo people, as Mars retrograde will take a few months. For about 7-8 months, it will be the Cancer area of your chart and the where your sun is placed, since you're a sun in Leo, of course. And if you're a rising Leo, very important. If you are at those first degrees, that Mars retrograde will be very, very important. Let's see what's going on. This is the Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Walder. We're using a few other decks, trying to get these readings out to you, as I do have obligations tomorrow. Agape, I know you're very comfortable, but do you mind? I really don't have much space on my table, so... She's like, no, mummy. No, mummy. I want to be close to you. Yeah, but Leo needs their reading. So calling on Spirit to see what's going on. What's going on for Leo in the month of September. So obviously this is after your birthday, after your solar return, dear Leo, for Sagittarius and for Aries. For Aries, your ruling planet is now in Cancer, so it's like you're needing to go back to Aries. You're needing to go back. Now, for Sagittarius, of course, it's not easy with that Saturn squaring you, dear Sagittarius, as you are one of the mutable signs. Saturn is saying, no, you need to get grounded and you need to do the work. So, really, times are not easy for anyone, I can say right now. We've got a lot of good to look forward to. There are a couple of good aspects as well in the month of September. Let's see what's going on in love for the fire signs. Fire element. 8 of Coins. You're coming from in the past. Ace of Wands. What's crowning you is the 3 of Arrows. So you're thinking of heartbreak. It could be a love triangle. It could be just a disappointment. Recent past. The Page of Coins. Something was promised that wasn't delivered. Feels like there's more work that needs to be done. We do see an opportunity here in the past. There's a lot of desire, a lot of passion, wanting to connect. It's just that Mars, which is the courage, the guts, the warrior planet, where we put our energy, where we're inspired to manifest, and we put work towards something. There's something that's more grounded. You're more so looking now at the practical elements of your love life, right? And because Earth is very slow, it's not your cup of tea. The Three of Swords is your perception, your thought that this cannot work out, that there's a disappointment, that someone's not going to put in the effort, that what's been promised, not delivered. Let's say, what is the possible outcome? We've got triumph. So Dionysus and Ariadne. You can check out, Google the mythology around Dionysos. It's Dionysus in English, or Dionysos, S-U-S at the end, and Ariadne. Now, it's a love story, something about an ending, which I remember, but it was a great love. So it's not to say that this is the ending for you, all right? There are facets possibly of the mythology that could be true to you, or this could be a month where you think it isn't going to work out, but you're hoping that you're going to triumph. This is the World card, right? It's called Triumph, but it's also triumphanting as to coming to an ending of a cycle, because the World card can also speak to foreigners, foreign places, long distance relationships, but also closing up a major difficult cycle, right? And therefore opening up a brand new one. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the Hermit, contemplation. So the Virgo season is very obvious. And the Hermit obviously is someone that's seeking the light, right? It's a major arcana. It's the card before the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Fortune. We've also got Justice here with Penelope and Odysseus. She was waiting forever for Odysseus to come back home. So you've been waiting forever. You've gone into your cave. You've gone through a spiritual awakening. You're hoping that the work will be done. You're hoping, maybe you're looking at the details as well as what you can do to help this along. What sort of service, or possibly also what details you've missed relative to triumphanting, relative to your relationship. Beneath that is the Four of Swords. So a lot of waiting, a lot of disappointment, or needing to go through some healing. Let's see what the romance angels show for you. Virgo comes through very strongly. We do have some earth here, more so Virgo. So some of you may have, and I'm talking mostly to Leo now, you may be Leo Virgo cuspers. The World card does speak to the 4 fixed signs, so Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. What we don't have here, other than Cancer energy with a move, we know it's a victory card, but it can also speak to transition, needing to make a choice, right? We do have some water in Cancer. That's where Mars is. So details and situations relative to the past will be coming up for the next few months. Let's see what's going on. There's strong passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There has been passion, a very strong physical attraction. Some of you have been targeting, looking at love, trying to manifest love. Remember that the bow and arrow reminds me of Cupid, so possibly something that is out of bounds to you, or this could possibly be Sagittarius, more so the energy of Sag, aiming at, because whoever gets hit by this poisonous arrow falls in love for life, right? And it's an open wound. It is an open wound. So someone is targeting love. Is that someone targeting you, or are you aiming and wanting to, to get someone with your poisonous arrow, wanting someone to fall head over heels in love with you? Or that's what's happened to you. And I do see here the arrows through your heart. Someone's heart has been hit 3 times possibly. And we've got, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Unrequited love, romantic feelings, and reconciliation. This is like a back and forth. This is like a no, a yes and a no. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Possibly, yes, it could be someone from the past that's broken your heart, that took forever to come along. Maybe it was a third-party situation. Maybe, just maybe, someone's made their choice. Someone's maybe decided who they're targeting where love is concerned, and they've decided to return. I love the reconciliation. That's my twin flame card. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So this is very much about the past. Obviously here. Let's take the Lenormand and see what's going on. So we've got a lot of passion, romantic feelings, but sometimes there are doubts that the love is unrequited. Yeah. But we've got reconciliation. The doubts could also be self-doubt, self-worth, or being valued. These could be doubts, right? Maybe someone hasn't put the work in that they should have. Let's see what's going on for fire signs. We've got the Well, which could speak to a depth of emotions, secret emotions. We've got the Child. So matters to do with the heart, I'm going to say, or that, you know, this Pisces, because it is a watery full moon eclipse in Pisces, which is very hidden. It's the 12th natural house in the zodiac. It's the zodiac of endings. It's the house of endings. It's also a very secretive, very elusive house where that full moon can reveal things. What can the revelations be? That there may be a new beginning, but someone needs to be strong. There are limitations, blockages. There's worry, there's doubt, there's anxiety, there's things that are hidden, information that is hidden. This is like the Page of Pentacles, where there was a promise, but then came the obstacles. Maybe it wasn't the right time, but there's going to be information, communication, news coming in for sure. That there's been some sort of an ending. There has been an ending. After an ending there's always new beginnings. Maybe this is the ending of the illusion. Maybe the Pisces eclipse will show you some truths. Let's see what the psyche says and what's going on emotionally, dear fire signs, in the time of September. More so, you know, of course, if you watch this in October, it may be relative to you. Remember, these are general readings. If you're interested in a personal, you can get the link beneath the video. If you're a patron, you get a discount on personal readings. All our readings on offer on our website are discounted if you're on Patreon. Let's see emotionally what kind of a month this is for fire signs. And if you're interested in your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, let's say, signs, the individual, all the signs are done on Patreon on tier 1. We've got surrender and release. We've got fall. So it's like you've sort of given up and you're in your own cave. There's been deception, there's been illusion, there's been quiet, someone's been in hiding. We've got a divine masculine that's unawakened, possibly going through an awakening. There's nostalgia, though. This is, you know, Mars and Cancer is all about the past and all about memory. This is like remembering, memories coming up to the surface and bringing action and communication. Someone has had an uplifted, wow, this is something from the past. Yes, it is reconciliation. For some of you, the masks are dropping. This Pisces full moon lunar eclipse is going to drop the masks, is going to bring you a refocus because someone's had a higher perspective, seeing something much more clearly, and they're ready to communicate, ready to take action, ready to move, to transition. Remember that Penelope waited for years, a lifetime, for Odysseus, her husband, her spouse, to come back, right? And he came back as a beggar, a homeless man. She did not recognize him. It was his dog that recognized him, his best friend. So it was like an illusion. It was something that she did not expect to happen, right? And it happened at the last moment when she was ready to marry someone else. So she almost gave up on his return. She thought he wouldn't make it back home. Maybe he had passed on. And this is a justice card. So justice can mean something very karmic, but it can also mean possible karma and dharma. You know, the past life relationship card could also be a karmic that you've been connected to. And that could be the love triangle, right? Some of you could be coming out of a past relationship, letting that go, doing the purging, moving on, and then, you know, the path opens up to true love. The path opens up to reconciliation with someone maybe that seems like you've known them forever. It could be someone that you've known from a past lifetime. Let's see, why do we have the 8 of coins? We've got the 4 of coins. Why do we have the Ace of Wands? We've got the 5 of coins. A lot of earth, dear fire sign, so you must be dealing with an earth sign. What about the Princess, the Page of Coins? Danae. Danae is the name on this card. You may want to Google that. We've got Cupid on Danae. This is the Knight of Swords. So Cupid comes in with a lot of messages, a lot of promises. This could be communication through social media that's promised something here. We see the 5 of coins in the past, which is you may have been attracted to someone that was out of bounds or that was in a different part of the world, had held a different social standing to what you did. But where practical matters, where, you know, getting grounded and seeing things from a more real, more, you know, going through a reality check. Someone's gone through a reality check. Seeing that, I'm going to say this 4 of Pentacles is like, of course it's someone protecting their heart, but it's also holding on and waiting. So just like Persephone was busy, you could see that she was busy in what she was doing. She was keeping herself busy because time does not pass. Someone has been keeping themselves busy and holding on and waiting for something to crystallize, to happen. The promise to be delivered, let's say. What is the 3 of Swords that's crowning you? And we've got oppression. This is like, oppression is like the energy that's been withheld and it's going to be released very suddenly. It's the Tower, right? It's called Dido and Aeneas. Aeneas. So Aeneas. You may want to check that mythology out. I wish I could. I don't have the time. But we've got the Tower moment here. So there's some sort of shift and an awakening here. And we've got Psyche here, who had to... Psyche also came through in the earth element. You may want to check that reading out. Psyche had to jump through hoops for love to win the heart of Cupid. Now, we've got Cupid and Psyche here. Remember that she was put to huge tests to win the heart of Cupid because the mother-in-law from hell, Venus, Aphrodite, thought that her son was too good for just anyone. So she passed the test, though, and that's the promising information here. And, of course, this is the Page of Swords, which could mean communication, someone checking you out through social media, someone connecting with you and speaking truths. Let's see what the possible outcome is here. And we've got the 6 of Cups. There's the soulmate connection. 6 of Cups, right? Nostalgia, the past. There's the nostalgia card. 6 of Cups is emotional balance. That is the opportunity here. Children could also be in the story. We've got the child here. So someone from your past wanting to reconcile with you. And we've got a 6 of Wands. So Leo comes through very strongly. It could be a fire sign. Yes, Leo is the strongest fire sign, especially with the fixed signs here. I do get Sagittarius as well. Aries, not so much. So we've got someone that's in their cave, they're thinking, they're looking at the details, maybe also looking back at past messages. I mean, Mercury is just still coming out of his shadow phase. So let's not rule it out that past situations, even with Mars retrograding in Cancer, that's going to get someone uncomfortable because Cancer is sensitive. Mars gives more oomph to the sensitive crab, which will bring up issues from the past, right? Why do we have the contemplation and the hermit on the general energy of the hermit here? And we've got the King of Coins. So we did speak about an earth sign. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. This is the minor arcana of the Emperor. This is a father. This could be someone who's been married. We don't know if they're divorced or they're going through a divorce. So we see more earth and fire connecting. I want to let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups means those Three of Cups are spilled, but the Two of Cups are still standing. There is a refocus. There is a possibility of reconciliation. Let's take a couple of Sibyllars. I want to look at the King of Coins. Now, King of Coins is called Zeus, and this is Jupiter, who was unloyal. He was a player, and it's interesting that Venus, the goddess of love, peace, harmony, and war, she has been connecting with the South Node and with Juno. So the South Node and Lilith in Libra. Now Venus is preparing in a couple of weeks to enter Scorpio. So it's like the metamorphosis. It's as though we'll be shedding the dead weight. Venus will be shedding the dead weight. What's going to be left is what will survive, where love is concerned. So love is going through a metamorphosis, surely. Who is this King of Coins? That's the father. There's the child, the baby here. But we see that there's possibly also a lot of worry and stress because of third parties, because of slow and gradual movement. We see the Viaggio. Someone is taking a voyage. They're taking a voyage. They're transitioning. They're coming in. We've got a new beginning here. It could be this King of Coins who wanted, and the third party could also be a child for some of you. It doesn't have to be infidelity, generally speaking, because it's a general reading. There must be infidelity here, I would say, more so because we've got the Three of Swords crowning your reading. But if it's not the infidelity, then it's got to do with a past life relationship that some of you could be letting go of. And someone is returning, right? Someone is returning. Someone's gone through a death process. We've got a lot of illusion, Pisces here, and we've got the clock, which speaks to abundance in love after an ending, and in divine timing, in the time of Chronos, right? In the time of Chronos. What is this? What is the Three of Swords? What's the Three of Swords about? That is crowning. And then the aha moment, the awakening, the shock. We've got falsita. So something not real that will be shown to you. We've got the artista. So there's some sort of clarity after confusion, some sort of discovery that could be quite shocking for you. And it's coming through a message. Now the artista is very much like the King of Swords, like a professional. This could be a legal representative or someone who has some sort of an aha moment. This could also be someone that was wearing a mask, someone not seeing clearly, and they're coming to some sort of discovery and understanding, and this will change things up. We've got Scorpio twice. So Scorpio means change, it means endings, it means things that need to go, right? Because Scorpio is also, Venus will enter Scorpio in a couple of weeks, and that's where we will see what needs to go, because Venus is on the south node. That could be a past karmic relationship for the opening of a new relationship, someone that maybe you feel you'll be reconciling, but maybe this is a past life relationship as well. So there are many, many layers, right? Maybe this person feels familiar, but there's nostalgia. It's like you miss them and you know they're coming in. But that you're refocusing, you're re-looking at your love life. As long as there's a surrender here, there has been deception, there has been secrecy. Let's have a look at the outcome. With the Triumph, the Six of Wands, which is another card of triumph, and the Six of Cups. We've got something superb. The male peacock speaks to abundance and luck and a spiritual connection. We've got the ladro, the third party, the thief. And then we've got reunion. So there is third party influence here for sure. Maybe this is a triumph of the person that did not fit. They're the ones that are triumphanting. Can't even say the word. The ones that are going to succeed. There's a reunion here. We see it twice. Okay? So this could be a past life reunion. Someone's coming back. Right? Cancer is the past. Mars is a divine masculine. It is a lover. Right? Interesting. Very interesting indeed. And we've got fidelity, loyalty, and the Nine of Cups. Another card of success. The dog means friendship. It means devotion and loyalty. That four of Pentacles here, to me, is like devotion. I'm holding on and waiting, putting my head down, doing the work, and I'm waiting for that special person. Right? Now, maybe there hasn't been loyalty. Maybe there's been infidelity because of Zeus. And I'm going to say again, I think it was the earth element that had Zeus. Was it? Or was it the air element? As the first card that came through. Anyway. Let's take some love messages. Let's take some love thoughts. Because I do see a reconciliation here, a success story. But we do see at the end of the month, there's still some negative energies here with the ladro, which is the third person, the outsider, let's say. And it is the Ten of Pentacles, which can also speak to marriage. Let's see what fell out. We've got, I'm not the same person that you remember. You see that this is someone that's possibly from the past gone through their own issues and their own maturing and their own karma. They've changed as a person. So let's see what else. Wow, we took that card upside down, so it was probably flipped. You've been in my dreams. Your intensity frightens and allures me at the same time. I'm a better person because of you. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. And I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So someone was not honest. No other compares to you. I want to take 3 Sibillas on this action that will be taken. And remember, birds bring messages as well. We've got the owls. The messages could come during the night. The wisdom will come to you through the night. The wisdom about what's been going on. There will be communication. And that's like Venus is going into the underworld, into the depths of Scorpio. And Scorpio's fears Hold on a second. We've got Il Nemico. We've got the Vedovo. And we've got Nemica. The masks are coming off. Someone's seen the actual truth. Yes, and we've got a Vedovo. This could be a widower that's been dealing with their own poison. They're coming back around, my dear friends. Sorry about that noise. But I need to run off. Nemica is the mask is coming off, and I do believe that this eclipse will be very important for you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and being here. Love and light to all of you. I will be back soon. Thank you.